Welcome, everyone, to this exclusive interview here on the BonusCast edition of the Wheelhouse, available for download at wheelhouseradio.com, and for all you wrestling fans checking us out over at wrestlechat.net. I am the champ, Jeff Peck, producer extraordinaire of the Wheelhouse, available for download every Sunday at wheelhouseradio.com for all you sports fans out there, and host of the Still Real Tough Show for all you wrestling fans out there every Thursday at wheelhouseradio.com and wrestlechat.net. And without any further ado, let's bring up here on the phone lines one half of the ROH Tag Team Champions, Charlie Haas. He'll be talking a little bit about with us about the upcoming TV tapings and, of course, Death Before Dishonor. Joining us now on the phone lines from ROH Wrestling, one half of the ROH World Tag Team Champions, Charlie Haas. Charlie, how are you, buddy?
Good. How are you doing?
Pretty good, pretty good. Big week for you guys over at ROH Wrestling. Death Before Dishonor in the books. You got a big victory over there on Michael Elgin. TV tapings debut this Saturday over at the Sinclair Broadcast Group or at ROHWrestling.com for fans who don't get it. How excited is the ROH locker room right now for what's going on?
Man, it's really exciting, man. Really exciting. It's going to take off. Man, this Saturday's our big, big night, man. So, man, we're just excited for the debut. It's the new ROH television. It's going to be a lot different than what HDNet had. And you're gonna, it's just another alternative for the fans to see professional wrestling, and that's what it is. It's high impact wrestling, that can't be outdone.
And no bigger way to debut on television as wrestling's greatest tag team taking on their biggest rivals thus far here in Ring of Honor in this chapter of your guys' career, the Kings of Wrestling. What can fans expect regarding this upcoming tag team match between two great tag teams in wrestling?
Man, one of the best matches we've ever had. I mean, we've been in the ring with everybody, and and I honestly can say that our chemistry is the best with them. My hat's off to them. They're both very talented, and they're going to make a big name for themselves wherever they go, wherever they. But I'm excited, man, for everyone to see this match. And just to see what we can produce, because they bring the best out of Shelton.
Yeah, I was actually at your guys' first match with Ring of Honor Wrestling at Glory by Honor 9 in New York City, and that was a hell of a match. One of the best tag team matches of the year and even live that I've seen. One of the best overall matches. Was that really what got you guys, you and Shelton, when you guys came into New York City, your first ROH match? When you guys were out there and you saw what was going on, the crowd and stuff, were you guys like, we made the right decision by showing up here and doing this match here with ROH?
Oh, we definitely did. Definitely.
Now, I saw that you guys had talked about that ROH that match in particular. You guys did an interview back in December, back when you guys were on HDNet with Jim Cornette, and you guys really talked about that match in particular, kind of making you guys be excited about wrestling again. What did you and Shelton talk about after that Glory by Honor match? And did you lose the wrestling bug a little bit from your time in the WWE? Was it kind of a bad taste in your mouth, and ROH brought you back into the game? What went through your guys' head after that match? What was the first things you and Shelton talked about after your first match?
One, the electricity, the how the fans how they accepted that match, how they accepted us, how we could how that Shelton and I could prove that we could go at that style. Leaving the WWE style and being able to perform it with that ROH style, because they're totally two different styles. And it did bring the passion back, especially for Shelton and me. I mean, Shelton's like, man, it's back. Because when we left WWE, we were really, it left a bad taste in our mouth. It's very difficult. It's very political. The creative team, they write a storyline and they expect you to follow it. Where Jim Cornette and Ring of Honor, they're creative. What they do is they say, you go out and fight it, and we'll write it. It's not where WWE's like, this is what we write, and you have to fight that way. And if you don't do it, then you're too difficult to be. And then if you don't do it, then you're you're too difficult to work for, you're too difficult to work with, and he's not a game player. When that's not your personality. And I think that's what really brought our passion back, is that this was a place that our wrestling ability could be showcased, and this is a place that Jim Cornette, who better, and who's probably the greatest manager, especially when it comes to tag teams, and has managed probably one of the greatest heel factions, top three by far, who better who better to write or produce for tag team wrestling, than him?